So we've got blue next. This is colour I'm really looking forward to.
Same. I love blue.
I've been testing a lot of blue this format, getting ready to it, like getting in the right state of mind, ready to rush everyone. And I've been doing like the basic trainer wheels version with Ancient Guru and Gurumon Sagittarius mode.
Sagittarius. Greymon.
There we go. Got there in the end. But I've been doing a lot with that little combo, which has been nice. But now we actually get to do it for real.
To throw this Sagittarius stuff out the window. It's not played.
Yeah. Who needs level 5s now?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll let you take the 2s and 3s this time.
Okay. First off, for the egg of this set, we have Kiaromon. Your turn, once per turn. When you strip a source off something, draw a card. Yeah, it's just really nice card draw off stuff that blue was already doing.
Yeah, blue's always had that draw power. Give it more in a different direction.
Yep. Next up we have Gabymon. He's basically just the same as the Agumon from Red, so except just replace the tie with Matt and the Digimon with, well, the main effect is the same as Agumon anyways, which is whenever you play a Matt, gain a memory for all turns, and then when attacking once per turn, if this Digimon is Gabumon Bond of Friendship, unsuspend this Digimon.
Which, it's quite generous of him. Yeah.
Not a problem at all.
No. I like that that's kind of becoming Blue's archetype as well. Like obviously we had it with Imperial Dramon, then we had it with Ancient Garuru, and now we're getting it again, like that whole restanding aspect, which is nice because like we were discussing
standing beginning.
Yeah.
It's always been a theme.
Well, yeah, but I mean they're like leading into competitive decks with it now.
What are you going to say? Blue Omni wasn't competitive with Melga swing with Melgarurumon, play Garuru, unsuspend, swing, play out Gabymon, draw a card?
I mean, yeah, he was a menace for a while, but that was like the archaic days of Digimon. That's when
1.0.
Yeah, it was 1.0.
It's not that long ago, to be fair.
It was years ago, ages ago. Can't even remember it back then. Oh, I've had so many awesome things.
It's not even been a year ago.
Yeah.
It's upcoming a year, but not quite. But yeah, the Gabumon's strong.
Yeah, he's
the
good
corner point of the Gabumon deck. Next up is Gizamon Inheritable. While your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards in play, gain 2000 DP. I said this during the podcast when I talked about this. I'll say it again. This skill requires your opponent to have, like it says, every Digimon on their field must have no sources.
It won't be too difficult. It is doable. So it's a 2k DP boost, so they're going to make you work for it on a rookie. They're not going to just give it to you like they do in Red, where they're like, oh, if it has Greymon, give it 2k. You have to work for him.
If you attack the player, gain 2k.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Gizamon's decent.
Yeah, there's a deck type he'll play in.
Next up, Madoki Betamon. All turns, your opponent cannot gain memory except with tamer effects. Blue finally gets his memory blocker.
Yeah, when it needs it as well.
Yeah. Madoki Beta is super, super strong. Like, just think about how good Gazimon has been for people playing purple, or you insert Gazimon type here.
Yeah,
so either Harryamon or Jumon.
And especially with only the new option cards that allow memory manipulation with the memory boost, you've also got think how Jesmon is just going to be gaining memory off playing Systemons, and even like going like against the mirror match, blocking them from gaining memory from when they play mats. It's just like those extra bits of memory they may need to go for game. You're just going to be stopping.
Yeah, super good. And the final level 3 of this set is the new Gabymon. So nice, more hybrid support. When attacking once per turn, if this Digimon is hybrid or a hybrid Digimon or has 10 warriors in its traits, gain a memory.
Yeah, it's a nice little bit of support for Ancient, because obviously it means you can go into Ancient Guru on 2 memory. Oh no, you don't swing. No, ignore me. For some reason I'm thinking of Ancient Greymon that you have to swing. I guess it's just a nice extra memory from when you're swinging with him. Yeah, I can see it being used in a Gabumon. It's like a 2-of.
Anyways, Gabumon being a once per turn skill might, I don't think it probably could have not been a once per turn skill and been fine. Because it's only Ancient Gabumon and Magna Gabumon that are really taking advantage of unsuspending.
Yeah, I think maybe
But
just
hey,
they're just future-proofing it just in case.
Yeah, hybrid stuff has gone out of control, as we've very much seen.
Yeah, bringing back old favourites. Like, I can't remember his name. He's really good.
His name?
The other Royal Knight. Leomon? No, not Leomon. Leopardmon. That's the one. Leopardmon.
Method.
Yeah. I was like, it begins with an L. He's Elmon.
He's Elmon.
Yeah, bringing him back.
You can probably know the Japanese name Duftmon.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll ever get the other mode. I mean, I'm assuming we will, but
yeah, I'll assume at some point we'll get Leopardmon Leopard mode.
Next we have the level 4s. Same as what we got with Red, just your 7k body to Digivolve level 4. Big strong boy do big swing. Yeah, I can see them
needed in blue.
Yeah.
Blue's always had not the strongest DPs.
So. Yes, so giving him a level 4 with 7k allows you to not worry about blockers, and a higher chance you're going to survive swinging into security. And then we've got Mojimon. Your turn, while your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains jamming. Again, it's the same wording as previously. Yeah, they all have to have no Digivolution sources to get the jamming, which is a lot of work for jamming, but it's more the inheritable, because when attacking, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. Just gives you that extra strip, which for the deck this is for, your opponents are going to be sitting on no Digivolution sources a lot.
Definitely.
But he's okay. Yeah.
He's an alright champ.
I like the artwork. Throwback to Digimon World.
Always like a nice throwback to Digimon World.
Yeah, for level 4s for blue, they got really good level 3s, so level 4s, they don't need those. They've already got good level 4s.
Yeah. And onto the level 5s of the set. First off is Panjimon, who is inheritable when attacking once per turn, gain a memory. This understandably has to be once per turn.
Yeah.
Don't go giving this to like all force or something.
I look at him and it's a cool ability, but what deck would he even fit into? I guess maybe as like a 2-of in like a Hexa. I I can't remember his name. The new level 6 that we're going to talk about in a minute. Maybe like that. Azulong. I'm great with names, as you can
the
tell.
The thing is though, your level 5 slot's already taken up by the card we're going to talk about in a second, and Chris Paledramon.
Yeah, so he's just kind of there. Maybe he'll be relevant. I think this is just another one of those cards they're chucking in because later it may come up.
It's kind of pack filler.
Yeah.
Blasphemy, pack filler. What are we doing? Anyways, next is Dragomon. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon with no sources to its owner's hand.
So more pack filler.
Maybe. Maybe they're thinking about draft format. You don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
You can get rid of Mechanorimons because no one's going to want to Digivolve that thing.
Yeah, so if he comes back and plagues us, then Dragomon will be our hero.
Yeah, definitely. And then finally, Majiramon. When Digivolving, trash the top card of one of your opponent's Digimon. And then Inheritable. When attacking once per turn, if your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, unsuspend this Digimon.
Yeah,
he's very good.
Yeah, he's the other two are really bad, so he could be very good. You know, that's how it works.
Yeah. In the source strip deck, getting this isn't too difficult to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's crazy because on paper, it's the same with Hexablow. Like, it seems amazing on paper, but it's just how it'll do in practice. Because a Hexablow Azulong is going to strip all your sources. You're going to gain none of your inheritables, and it seems like it should run wild, but it didn't in JP.
It did okay in JP.
I guess everything else
maybe
was
we'll
just
be more
too quick.
We'll be more dedicated to get this deck sorted. Who knows?
That's your job for the next set.
I'm playing Gabumon. I don't know what you're doing. The Three Musketeers.
I'm playing Gabumon. And then we've got our level 6s. Pokemon. Main Digiburst 2. Your Digimon can't be blocked by your opponent's Digimon this turn. I mean, 11k body, Digiburst 2, so he can't be blocked.
Nice JoJo reference.
Yeah, he's got a nice. I like his art. That's about all he's got going for him.
Yeah,
he's.
I mean, I have a feeling like this is obviously. I think this is another like card for draft formats, just because it's like getting this at the as a top end of a draft seems kind of nuts. Where you can just push a turn where it's like, cool, you can't block me, and I kill you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's a secret plan. They're just planning a draft format. I mean, I doubt it.
Well, this is the first main set with the block number 1, so set rotation.
True. Yeah. I'm excited to see if they lock in just set 1 and say you can't play anything before it. What will come out of that? So yeah, maybe he'll see something then. Probably not. But you
never know.
Only time will tell. And then we've got the big bad level 6 of blue. Azulongmon. When Digivolving, trash the bottom Digivolution card of all your opponent's Digimon. Then for each of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. So obviously he's a 5 cost to Digivolve, so you're making him a 2-3 cost. But this is where we were saying earlier, this is where those memory blockers come into play and just shut them down, because they're going to have to pay 5 to go into them. And as we know, blue doesn't really have removal. So
no, it doesn't.
Which is probably where this got shut down, because all it takes is 1 memory blocker to say no. And your turn, for each of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains secure attack +1. Which is nice. You can get multiple checks, multiple security attacks from that, and you've got a restand, so if they do have a blocker out, you can attack again, but if you're playing this and Hexablow, potentially they can't even block. So it's a nice little combo between the two. I'm interested to try it out, at least. I think it'd be fun to play, because I didn't play Hexablow this format, just because I was really dedicated to playing that Ancient Guru, put a lot into working on that list. So I didn't really touch Hexablow. So I think this will be the format I give him a go.
Yeah, I definitely want to try Hexablow. Azulongmon just pushes the deck to the point where it needs to be relevant.
Yeah, and like you say, just because it didn't do well in JP doesn't mean, well, it didn't like excel in JP, doesn't mean it won't over here, because we've got different play styles. And as I'm commonly saying, like, I was hyped for Chaos Gallant. I couldn't wait for him. I was like, he's done so well in JP. I can't wait for Purple to like be in a really good place, and he hasn't topped a thing over here. Just because difference in play styles. We're super aggressive over here. We don't take time to build up. We just throw ourselves at security. Where in JP, they're a lot more methodical. They take their time. We're just too ooga booga. The boys.
On to the level 7 of the set, Gabumon Bond of Friendship. When attacking once per turn, if you have a tamer, you can unsuspend this Digimon. And also, when attacking, return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Trash any Digivolution cards.
Yeah, so try blocking.
Oh boy, this card is busted. It's so good. Nothing else really needs to say about it. Really.
Yeah, they gave Blue what it needed. They gave him a powerhouse, something that's really going to help him kind of push for games and be super aggressive. I'm excited.
Next up is Cheetah. Unlike the Gabumon, this is literally just the same as the high, just a couple words changed. So when a Digimon with Gabymon or Garurumon in its name is moved from the breeding area to the battle area, gain a memory and draw a card. And then main, once per turn, you can Digivolve one of your Gabymon into a Gabumon Bond of Friendship from your hand by paying its Digivolution cost, ignoring its level Digivolution requirement. If you do, trash the top 2 cards of your security attack. Then, if you have one or more security, delete that Digimon at the end of the turn.
The thing is, you're getting 3 swings, or potentially you're not even, because the thing is, the Bond of Bravery is a 4-cost Digivolution.
It's 3.
This is 3 in a deck that excels at. Oh, they 3. Oh, sorry, it is 3. For some reason I thought it was 4. Okay.
No, they're both 3 to evolve.
Ignore me, I don't even know what Digimon is. But they've like, for it to be a 3-cost in a deck that, you know, prides itself on memory manipulation, with memory boosters coming in, going into him after already going into an Ancient Guru, isn't a big ask. You can do that. So you could, like you were saying the other day, you could have the Gabumon underneath, go into your Lobo, go into your Ancient Guru, swing once, restand, go into your Bond of Friendship, swing 3 more times. So it's 4 swings.
And bot deck 3 level 5s, although while you're doing it.
Yeah, it is insane. You've just got so much more power to control your opponent with this. Where with the red side of it, all you get is you can kill 1 thing and do 1 extra check. It just doesn't compare. I mean, if anything, they could have, like, to make it more balanced, they could have made him a 4-cost. I mean, obviously they want to keep it the same turn, so they wouldn't have. But for like, just for like the Digivolution side of thing, having it a 4-cost would make it a little bit more balanced. It'd be harder to pull off. But, or maybe even just making it 13k, give you all these extra attacks but make it a little bit weaker. But to give it the exact same stats as the other one, but just have an ability that is miles above its counterpart is crazy.
really is.
I mean, they could have, with the red, they could have even had the, like, if this Agumon digivolves into Agumon Bond of Bravery, it gains piercing and security attack. Just that one change would have made that card so much better.
Yeah, just the fact it doesn't have piercing. But saying that, you can say this about a lot of red cards.
Yeah.
If this card had piercing, it'd be great.
That's the motto of red. If this card had piercing, it'd be great. And then we've got the
card
options.
has piercing, so it is great.
Yeah. So, Wooden Trident. One of your Digimon gets 2k DP, and when attacking, return one of your opponent's level 3 to its owner's hand, trashing its Digivolution cost. And security effect is activate this card's effect. It's a 1 cost.
Just add it to your hand.
Oh, sorry, add it to his hand. It's a 1 cost, give yourself a little bit extra damage and get rid of a level 3, which is nice. Maybe if you need to swing over something big. I just don't think there's room for this in Agumon.
There definitely is not
room. In a Gabumon. I told you.
Gabymon.
Yeah, I don't know what card game we're playing. There's no room for it because of the next card, which is Howling Memory Boost. Main is trash 2 cards at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of your opponent Digimon with no Digivolution cards cannot attack or block until the end of the opponent's next turn. Then place this card into the battle area, and then this has the new ability Delay. Trash this card. So it has to be on. Does it have to be on your side for a turn to be able to activate it, or could you play it?
As it's not the same turn it enters.
Yeah.
You can't activate Delay as long as it's the same turn.
Yeah. So you would play this and then a turn later. So it gives you that 3 memory you potentially need to make a massive. 2 memory. So trash it, gain 2 memory. So blue have 2 memory boosters for this set. One that's a searcher, the other one that's shutting down blockers and shutting down things from attacking. It obviously has found place in the Gabumon deck.
Yeah, especially being able to stun blockers. So you can just keep the chip going before you go into the Gabumon to play. Also, the security effect on this is place it into the battle area. Yeah,
I probably should have read that bit. I'm jumping ahead. Yeah, which is nice with all the memory boosts. You don't get the effect of the main effect, but you get the delay effect, so you're still gaining that memory. And where you're running multiple memory boosters in Gabumon, you're going to be gaining that memory as and when you need it. So it's nice. It lightens up the need for memory tamers. You'd still run them, but you don't have to rely on them because you can just stack these memory boosters, find your pieces, and then be ready to go for game. And then we've got Rattlestar. Return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. If your opponent has 3 or more Digimon in play, return one of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck instead. Trash all Digivolution cards. I'm still not 100% on the wording of this. Does it mean that if they have 3, you can return any Digimon to the bottom of the deck?
I believe you can return anything.
Yeah, which for a 5 cost isn't bad. You can pay 5 to bot deck whatever you want if they've got 3 or more Digimon.
Yeah.
Which is
it
a
also
good
means
card.
No on deletions.
Yeah. Security is activate this card's main effect. So imagine if they hit this, they're swinging like something big into security. They hit this, you bot deck their next attack that was going to go for their next attack that was potentially going to cause more damage to you, or you just bot deck their big thing so they can't use it next turn. But again, I don't think there's much room for this in the actual deck itself. It's a cool card, maybe as a one of trying it out, but I don't see there being any more space for one of this.
No, it's kind of a tech piece if you are running it.
Yeah, just it's got a good effect. It's a really nice card, but it's just you wanna save pieces that give you that consistency. The control in Gabumon is you get from attacking. So Rattlestar's nice, but I just don't think it will see much. One One thing we didn't touch on in red is I'm really looking forward to the gold foiling going and us getting like holo rares.
Yeah, the rarity change is really nice.
And then obviously us getting textured. Is it the alt arts that are textured?
Yes.
Yeah, so
I
getting
think also just general SRs are textured as well.
yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm
That's how
really
they are
looking
on
forward to
card.
it. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. That's another thing I'm really looking forward to with this set from like my collector side of things. Just that my cards are going to be a bit shinier. That makes me happy. And that's it for the blue cards. Again, it's this deck, or at least it's got two solid decks. One obviously comes out the winner, but I like that there's not just here's this color, have this one card. I like this one line that's going to make an interesting deck. We've actually got two interesting decks coming out of blue.
Yeah.
So they're going to be fun to play. I'm looking forward to it. But that is the end of blue. Again, to you, this is it from us. And maybe you'll see us again in a couple of days for another color. But for us, we're going for the long haul, baby. We're going back again.